Welcome back to Wheel Reverend. The Yamaha R15 V5 represents more than just a small update. It feels like Yamaha has gone back to the drawing board to refine what already worked brilliantly and give riders a machine that feels premium from the moment they look at it. The first impression is its design language. The bike has become sharper, more muscular in just the right places, and noticeably more aerodynamic. Every angle feels carefully sculpted to not just look fast, but to actually function in harmony with airflow at higher speeds. The fairing hugs the frame tightly, the twin LED headlamps appear narrower and more aggressive, and the LED DRLs give the bike a futuristic character that makes it stand out in traffic even before the engine has started. The tail section is higher and sportier, with a clean underbelly exhaust that keeps the profile sleek. Simply put, this bike looks like a scaled-down superbike. But what really matters is how it feels when you sit on it. The riding triangle is still committed, with slightly low-set clip-ons and rear-set footpegs, but Yamaha has worked on rider ergonomics. The seat height is balanced at around 815 mm, accessible for most riders, while the sculpted tank allows you to grip tightly with your knees when leaning into turns. The riding posture gives you that sporty crouch without being as punishing as a full-blown supersport. This balance means you can commute daily without takes, yet feel fully connected to the machine on a weekend track run. The mirrors have been redesigned for better visibility, and the switchgear feels premium, carrying over features like hazard lights and engine kill switch. Turn the key, and the TFT screen comes alive. This is where Yamaha has made one of the biggest leaps compared to the previous version. The new display is a vibrant, full-color panel that doesn't just show speed, RPM, and fuel levels but also integrates Yamaha's Y-Connect technology. This means you can pair your smartphone and get turn-by-turn navigation, call and SMS alerts, and even track your ride analytics. For a bike in this segment, having such connectivity features is a huge advantage and adds real-world convenience to the sport bike experience. The interface is crisp, easy to read even in sunlight, and feels like something you'd expect on a much more expensive motorcycle. On the performance side, Yamaha has wisely chosen not to reinvent the engine but refine it. The 155cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder motor with variable valve actuation continues to deliver around 18 horsepower, with a torque output of just over 14 Nm. While the numbers haven't dramatically changed, the refinement has improved. The engine is smoother, throttle response feels sharper, and the bike continues to offer two personalities thanks to the VVA system, calm and efficient in the lower revs, then lively and exciting once the tachometer climbs past 7,000 revolutions per minute. Paired with the 6-speed gearbox, assist and slipper clutch, and now an even smoother quick shifter, the R15 V5 makes gear changes seamless whether you're crawling in traffic or gunning it on open highways. What continues to set the R15 apart is its handling. The Delta box frame remains the core of its agility, and with upside-down forks up front and a well-tuned monoshock at the rear, the V5 feels planted in corners. Every input on the handlebars translates instantly into direction changes, making it one of the most confidence-inspiring bikes in its class. It's playful when you want to have fun and rock-solid when you're pushing hard. The braking system, with disc brakes at both ends and dual-channel ABS, gives you solid stopping power with plenty of feedback. Yamaha has also equipped the bike with traction control, a safety feature that's rare in this displacement bracket, making sure even novice riders have an extra layer of security. The R15 V5 isn't just about track thrills, it's still practical for daily life. Fuel efficiency remains impressive, averaging between 40 and 50 km per liter depending on your riding style. Combined with its 11-liter tank, this translates into respectable range, so long rides won't mean constant fuel stops. For city riders, The bike is slim enough to cut through traffic with ease, yet the wide tires and sharp stance give it strong road presence. For highway riders, the improved aerodynamics and stable chassis mean less fatigue during long stints. And then comes the price factor, which will always be part of the decision. Expected between 1.9 and 2.1 lakh rupees ex-showroom, the R15 V5 is not the cheapest option in its class, but it justifies its premium. Competitors like KTM's RC125 or Honda's CBR150 are each of their merits, but none offer the same complete package of style, technology, performance, safety, and everyday usability. Yamaha has positioned the R15 as the perfect stepping stone for riders who want a taste of sport bike excitement without the intimidating power or overwhelming costs of bigger machines. This is why the Yamaha R15 has built such a loyal following over the years. Since its introduction, it has carried the DNA of the bigger R series, giving young enthusiasts a motorcycle that looks and feels like a superbike but remains accessible. The V5 builds on this legacy, keeping the soul intact while embracing modern upgrades that Matera digital connectivity, rider aids, improved aerodynamics, and a sharper overall feel. When you put it all together, the way it looks, the way it rides, the technology it offers, and the value it provides, the Yamaha R15 V5 emerges as more than just an update. It's a bike that understands its audience and delivers exactly what they want: style to impress, performance to excite, and reliability to trust. It continues the tradition of being the bike that inspires confidence, fuels passion, and opens the gateway to the world of sport riding. For anyone considering a sport bike in this range, the R15 V5 will undoubtedly be at the very top of the list.